previously on Survivor. The students were met in the morning with a new surprise host, Johnny Mendoza. Aniston and Crystalbel stomached the challenge to win a Beast Feast reward. The survivors then raced it out in the rain, getting tokens from stations. In the end, Crystalbel was the quickest and won immunity. At Tribal, Rain had to say goodbye, but then learned she wasn't going home, but to Redemption Island. What will happen? Who will go home tonight on Survivor?
You sound like a bunny eating a carrot.
Welcome to day 4 of Speed the Light Survivors, all for one purpose, that is to bring water to the Navajo people of Utah. We're gonna go ahead and bring in our survivors. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing? How did you sleep last night? How was your night? Yeah.
I slept really
good. Today's challenge is blind leading the blind. 2 will be on the platform, 2 will be in the field. The person on the platform will lead you through the playing field. When you get to the end, you've got 3 bags you got to bring back that have your puzzle pieces. And when you get your puzzle pieces, you'll put them together at that table. The first one to finish the puzzle wins the challenge. All right, so today how you're gonna pick your teams is you're gonna pick up your basket. Whatever buff that you get, that color is your teammate. Go ahead. All right, let's take a moment and strategize. We got Crystalbel and Aniston as callers, Warren and Harrison as runners. We'll start on my mark. 3, 2, 1, go. The survivors have got to listen to their callers, listen to their voice to let them know where to go, which direction to go through the playing field, through the obstacle course.
How many stop?
Warren's almost there. Harrison is grabbing for the bag. These bags have the pieces in them to put the puzzle together. There are 3 of them that they've got to get back to the other side of the obstacle course to put the puzzle together to win the challenge. Looks like we got Harrison in the lead right now. He's at the beam. Aniston's giving him some good instructions to get around that beam. Probably one of the hardest spots on this course to go through. Got Warren bringing up the back. He's got his first bag on the way. Harrison's having just a little issue getting that ring around the rope. Those ropes cross on the balance beam, which makes it a little more difficult to be able to get it around it, but Harrison's working through it, working it out. We've got Warren at his beam right now, working on one of the most difficult points in this course. Harrison's struggling just a little bit. Harrison is past the balance beam.
Go ahead, jump over him and count 1. Come over here. I'm almost at that little duck.
Harrison is almost through with his first bag, going around the last obstacle. Warren making some progress on getting through those 2 ropes on the beams that are intertwined. Definitely the most difficult point in this course. Harrison finishing up on his first bag. Great communication between him and Aniston. Warren's still struggling a little bit to get his bag around that beam. Harrison grabbing his second bag and on his way back,
Am I at it? Yep. All right.
Aniston giving him very good instructions to get there at the beam again. This time he has a little bit of a feel of what he's doing. It should not be as difficult.
There you go. Yes, sir.
Harrison making his way with his second bag to the end of the rope.
All right, come this way. I'm going to try and get it as close to the other back. Going. And you drop it. Going to your left. Left.
Harrison starting for his
Step to your left.
third
Left.
and last bag before he gets to put that puzzle together.
Right. On the rope. There you go. Going straight. This one you got to go through the barrel.
Okay.
Okay, this one you're going to go around the barrel, but your rope has to go under the other rope.
Warren's still making good progress.
Okay. It's going
Yes.
under.
Yes.
Your bag is over it, but you need to go under. Now there's a blue in your hand. Okay, now push it.
Harrison dropping his third bag.
You have to step over. Are you dropping? Go to your right. You can go to your right. all the
Warren making his way with his first bag. Finally through that beam, making his way this way with his first bag.
And then now get to your right.
Harrison and Aniston starting on their puzzle. First one to get this puzzle done wins the challenge of your teammate. Almost to the point of that last bag. Warren done with his first bag. Going back for his second bag. Warren has his hand on that second bag, making his way back right now. Warren making his way to the beam that gave him the most trouble, the last bag, but coming around it quicker this time. All right. Making his way with his second bag. He's with his second bag, and he's done. He's got to bring that bag back to the table. Then he can go grab that third bag. He might still have a choice, might still have an opportunity before Aniston and Harrison put this puzzle together. Warren going back for his third bag. Warren making his way to his last and final barrel. Doing it quickly. Coming from behind. Almost finished with that third bag. Almost finished. Through the final part of the obstacle course, Warren's bringing up his third bag. Crystalbel and Warren working on their puzzle quickly. They've got a little time to catch up on. Aniston and Harrison still working on their puzzle. It's like almost halfway there. Warren and Crystalbel opening their bags. They've got to get started on this puzzle. They've lost some time. Warren and Crystalbel, you guys can make this time up. Crystalbel, get that bag open so you can start on this puzzle. You've still got time. If you got to use your teeth, use your teeth. The judge is checking to make sure that everything lines up. Puzzle's correct. Aniston and Harrison for the win. Harrison and Aniston, congratulations. How you feeling right now?
Great.
It's a difficult puzzle, correct?
It was.
Very hard puzzle. Listen, so there's a twist and a turn today. I have an option for both of you to compete for immunity. You can compete against each other trying to put those puzzles back together again, or you can choose right now who will have immunity. Another twist and turn is that the reward was for everyone today, so everyone will get to go on a reward today. You weren't competing for that. So what's your choice, Aniston and Harrison? You can compete with each other, or you can choose right now who gets immunity. The choice to compete? All right, let's get set. Survivors, are you ready? You're competing for immunity. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Harrison and Aniston working well together as a team, but now competing against each other for immunity. Remember some of the tactics that him and Aniston used as teams. Making some good progress. Harrison making some really good progress. Both Aniston and Harrison making really good progress, picking up some patterns of the numbers now in this puzzle. Aniston, how are you feeling right now? Good. Aniston has 3 pieces left, three pieces to the puzzle left, working through it, finally getting her head wrapped around it. Aniston, 2 pieces left. All we need is 2 pieces. Remember, you're fighting for immunity. Remember, no holes, just lines. Just looking for that last piece. Last piece of that puzzle.
Got it.
Good.
Oh my God.
Anna Aniston wins this immunity challenge. Congratulations, Aniston, on that immunity challenge. Crystalbel, can I have the immunity necklace, please? We'll give that over to Aniston. This will save you at Tribal Council tonight. Listen, the fun thing is, though, everybody gets to go on a reward. And guys, we're going skating. We're going to the skating rink, and we're going to have some fun there. We want to say thank you to our friends at Stardust Skating Rink. They opened the facility. They're normally not open on Wednesdays, but just for you guys to come and be able to go skating. Isn't that incredible? Yeah. So awesome. So thank you so much, Stardust. Everybody ready? You excited? Good.
Supplies from Survivor Challenges graciously donated by Griffin Lumber.
This is a lot like this. They both need regular maintenance or they'll break. Worrying about your HVAC system is the last thing you need. When you have someone maintaining your system, you'll have lower utility bills, cleaner air, longer lasting equipment, less emergencies, which saves you money. So if you're looking to save money and make your house more comfortable, give us a call today.
Call AirPro Heating and Cooling to schedule your HVAC tune-up today.
Survivors, if you'll go ahead and come in. Looks like we got the stormtroopers coming in tonight as our survivors. Sit down, take a seat. So, what's up with the mask? The sword? Tell us a little about it.
We went to the skating rink today as a reward. We all got to go, so that was fun. But the lady there was super nice. Shout out to Stardust, by the way. They were awesome. And they gave us some fun stuff to play with. So.
Awesome. If you guys go ahead and take those off, you can set them down by you. How's everybody feeling tonight?
Goodbye, sword.
A little nervous.
Yeah.
Very nervous. I am. It's been a stressful day. Like, worrying about everybody.
Yeah.
It's been emotionally draining.
Okay. How you holding up physically?
Physically, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
That Sonic meal was probably the best food I might have ever eaten in my life.
What did you have?
I looked on the menu. Normally I'm a big burger guy, right? But as I scavenged the menu, I looked and found the biggest meal possible. So I got the foot quarter pounder.
The coney?
Yeah,
cheese
the-
dog.
He downed that thing so fast.
I think
He
I
ate
done
it
less than a
in
minute.
1 minute,
In a
yeah.
minute. What did you have with it?
I had a little tater tot action, and then I went with the ocean water.
I got you.
Yeah.
Everybody else?
Oh yeah, I had the foot-long chili cheese dog with the mozzarella sticks and the cherry limeade.
Everybody
same
had
exact
mozzarella
thing.
sticks today.
So
huh?
good.
I had ice cream instead of a drink with the mozzarella sticks and chicken tenders. It was really good.
Did you dip the mozzarella sticks in the ice cream or no?
No.
No. I think one of them tried it though. I think one of them tried it today. So let's talk about last night a little bit. Our first tribal. How did you guys feel? What were your thoughts coming into it?
I had the necklace, so
I was a little worried.
I was too.
I think you just not knowing anything going into the competition, it kind of scares you. It's not like normal Survivor. Like we don't know if you're safe. Like some nights you feel like you're more safe because you know people out, but everything is all donation based, so we don't get to see each other. There's a little bit more fear going into every single tribe we have.
Sure. How did you guys feel when it was announced that Rain had to go home?
It's so sad to see another girl go,
Yeah.
especially because like it's gone down from 4 to 2 with me and Crystalbel. It was weird because we got in our little vehicle to go back to our camp and Crystalbel scooted over and like we were all tight and I was like, dude, you could scoot over, and she was like so sad. It was like a realization that like it's getting low, y'all.
yeah.
It's getting crazy.
for the front, and I made room for the
It
one
was
beside
crazy.
me, and I was just like, they're gone. You know?
But you guys showed so much love to her on her way out last night. So let's talk about this challenge a little bit today. Warren, I want to start with you, man. What was your thoughts? What were your feelings on it?
I'm not gonna lie, I ended up screwing me and Crystalbel over by getting stuck on that first ring. I sat there for like 5 to 10 minutes just trying to get it done, and I could not get it. I mean, got it in the end, but it took forever. That's really what I feel made us lose that one.
But you were able to push through it though, and get through that. Harrison, how did you feel? I know you were the one that was in the field.
I mean, that's kind of what she does. She's the director, so she was up on her podium, like normally on Friday nights at school, but she directed me. She was the eyes and I was the ears, and just kind of carried us through. I feel like we did a really good job. We were really fast.
We worked well.
And yeah, we worked really well together. And so by the time we got to the puzzle, I know that we did it one time and left 2 pieces out, and we're like, hold on, we got to restart. We went back and started having a different strategy, and we were able to complete it. And
Yeah, you guys worked good together as a team. Anderson, how was it being up there, calling out to him, having to tell him where to go, what obstacles to go through?
It was interesting because I'm typically like up on a podium on Friday nights giving orders like I need to, but
Giving orders.
it's different because it's a time crunch. It's different. But like he was a really good listener, so it was good. But like I was getting my right to left confused a little bit, but it was good. Like I think it worked really well. His speed worked well for both of us. I think it worked. That's what genuinely got us to the end. So.
Crystalbel, you were up there calling as well. How did you feel when you were up there?
I felt a little helpless for him because I felt bad because even when I stood, I couldn't see the one part that I needed to help him with and conduct because that was the one part that he needed to feel through it. So even if I did give suggestions, I felt like I was not helping instead of helping. But I feel like the parts that he could hear me and I was supposed to direct him, I think I did my best, but I could have done better because, I mean, we were still way behind. So it wasn't really Warren's fault.
But that gap closed pretty quick though once you guys started doing that puzzle. Talk a little about how difficult the puzzle was to get together and to work as a team to be able to do that.
That puzzle still makes no sense to me.
It was hard.
I don't understand how there's a solution at all.
So the immunity challenge, when you guys had to go back, how difficult was it for Harrison and Anderson for you guys to make the decision on whether to pick each other, get immunity, or you could compete against each other?
So, whenever we kind of talked about it, and I think both of us we'd be okay going home. I just like we don't want to go home at all. All of us want to win, but we just want to make sure that we're doing the best we can for the Navajo Nation. And so I think we wanted everything to be fair. We didn't want anybody to have a step up on each other, and we wanted to go into the challenge knowing that, you know, I have a chance of losing, but no matter what, I'm still helping. Still helping people. So.
In the same way, it's like hard to decide who's going to be safe because we don't know where we stand.
Yeah, yeah, we have no clue.
So it doesn't help, not help, but it's better to compete it out rather than have to decide, especially not knowing our standings.
So it was completely different, I saw today, from working as a team now to doing it by yourself. What were some of the strategies that you guys used as you worked as a team and then had to split off and do that puzzle by yourself?
When we originally worked together, we started from 19 and worked our way down. And that's what, making sure we had correct numbers. So with 18s, there were 3 of them, so we knew one was left out. So I used that strategy again when I walked back into it. But
I did the same thing. I started with the 19 because there was no other 19. So we put it at the bottom because they didn't have a match. And just try to build a puzzle from there. That puzzle though, it's one of the ones that, you know, me and her just kind of walked away from the puzzle after we won. We didn't look at it, so because we didn't know, of course, we didn't know it was going to be the
completely wiped.
Yeah, completely wiped from our brain. So whenever we go back into it, it was like, oh, maybe this goes here.
Yeah.
But there's also 100 numbers that looks like it. So it was difficult.
Sure. Is it different dynamic working by yourself instead of working as a team?
it was definitely easier working together on that one.
It was like I'd get a piece, she'd get a piece, and we just draw off each other. And then once we got on the roll, it was easy from there.
Gotcha. So I want to ask you, from when we started Sunday till now, what do you feel like that you are taking away from doing this and being here?
I feel like even being here, it makes you realize how much each and every single one of us mattered to we took a little walk before this and we were talking about how, from the beginning, we were 6 people and every single day, a single one of us being added in general. When you think about it, if there was 10 people, that means there's a longer time period for people to view who they want and kind of choose who they want. So every single one of us being here, gone or here, we're all adding to the bigger cause. So whoever goes home, ultimately, we were talking about it and we're like, all of it is for the kingdom of God because, we're just here to have fun, do something different, grow, and I feel like we've all really grown a lot, this entire group. We've gotten to know each other so well. We've said the randomest things to each other that we would never say to each other, both in a funny way and both spiritually and emotionally, and it's just been a blessing. So that's what I would say, just the growth of the past 4 days.
I think for me, just getting to know each other so much better. Rain even, she came so much out of her shell because she's such a quiet person. It was really cool to see her come out of her shell and just be herself. And same with each and every one of you. We started joking about poop earlier. It's the dumbest stuff like that, but it's stuff we're gonna remember. So it's building the relationships and getting to know each other like we couldn't have before. Like, it's been really nice. It's to get strong relationships with everyone. So I enjoyed it.
I think that's what also, like, every night is so emotional. Even like I said yesterday, when you look left and right, everybody's doing this 100% just like you are. So when you know somebody's putting that same effort to help people they will never meet in their entire life, it speaks volumes to everybody's character that's sitting beside me, and it makes every night extremely hard and extremely scary.
It takes away from the it's not fair that I'm going home, and it kind of adds to the like I'll pray for them to do good once I leave, because everybody's working as hard versus if everybody was kind of not and they were just getting handed, or somebody was campaigning for them. We all know that we all worked 100%, like gave 105 for it, so ultimately it's okay.
Sure, for the same purpose and the same cause, correct? So let's talk about something. So I got a chance to hang out with you guys a little bit today when we got back from that reward, and we sat in a circle. So who came up with this game that we played where we had the ball? That pink ball has become a staple to you guys.
That was me.
That was so really
Tell us a little
fun.
bit. Tell us about that game.
All right, so like everybody knows, they dropped the ball off and kind of drove off, and we just like ran like it was like gold. We finally found gold. Like we ran out to it. We were so happy to have this
I think
$1
Warren
plastic
was going
ball.
crazy.
$1 double. This is
But
baby.
we just sat down in a circle, and whoever drops is out. And it just gives us something to do, and we'll play for hours during the day.
It's so funny.
It's so small, but it's so much bigger during the day. Like, it's just like, it takes up so much time.
There was one point where like Warren hit Crystalbel with the ball, and Rain lost her mind. Like, she could not stop laughing. We were all
I think
dying.
y'all need to do the laugh that you did, the imitation. That
You
everybody
were.
did today.
Okay.
Go, come on, Warren, show us.
I'm sorry for Rain when she's watching this, but it was kind of like.
And so Warren, how did you hit Crystalbel, and how have you continued in this game?
My face
to
is
hit?
bruised. My face
Your
so
face is
bad.
bruised.
Okay, so I kind of do this thing where as soon as she happened to be sitting next to me today, and I think you were yesterday too.
I was across from you yesterday, so it's better throw.
Yeah, so she's always either right across from me or right next to me when we play this game.
Yeah.
So I get the ball, and my first instinct is either straight ahead of me or to the other way that it came from.
Mhm.
And usually it came from you because you were on the other side of me.
Okay.
So it came from you, and it went straight at Crystalbel's face.
All the time.
And you always hit her in the face or in the head, right?
Right there.
And I'm
Or
never
the-
paying attention, so it's like perfect target.
And Harrison's evil. He spins the ball.
Oh no.
He does.
He's so
he does. When
mean.
he throws it, he puts spin on it where it's hard to catch, right? Harrison, can I ask you what you're holding in your hand there, buddy?
So this is Sir Biver.
Sir Biver. Yes.
Mr. Sir
We know
River.
Sir Biver.
Mr. Sir.
Mr. Doctor.
Mr. Doctor Sir Biver.
Okay.
So a little bit of names.
How did he get that name?
Okay.
Everybody's been
let's bring
wondering,
that
so
back.
Everybody at
I'm
home.
asking.
I know everybody's wanting to know this. I promise I'm not dumb.
We'll give you a chance to explain yourself right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I thought the O's were D's. Okay. And so whenever I looked at it, first thing I saw the V's, and I was like, you know what, Survivor, but I thought there was no O's. So I
Okay.
put the E there as a filler because it can be survived. I can take the R off, right?
Sure.
Or if I figure out they are O's, but nobody was telling us anything, it was just like, good puzzle. So I was gonna knock the E off, put the O back. So I'm sorry, Mom. That's my fault. I know I'm gonna hear about it. I'm sorry. Hope you love me.
Plead
But
your case.
But, this is coming from the same person who's like one of the first things he said to me as soon as we walked into the competition was, "I swear your name is spelled with 2 N's."
And he said,
Yeah.
I think your name starts with a K. He's known me forever.
I think he
It's
has
so
the
funny.
knowledge in his
I think
head. He
he's
just doesn't know how to spell.
I just wanted you to have an opportunity tonight to explain the Survivor and all that to everyone watching so that they know
We
what
love
happened.
Survivor.
And to Mom as well. So talk a little about the reward today. I know we had a good time, went to Stardust skating rink. How did you guys feel when you were out, not having to be here, sitting around throwing that ball back and forth?
Oh, it was awesome.
We had so much fun.
Yeah, it's like we all got set free from like a cage that we were stuck in.
Yeah.
And you
He
had
was
the whole place
dancing.
to yourself, right?
Yeah, I was
getting
in the,
it down.
I was in the middle of the floor just dancing, having a good time.
We had a
boogieing.
race.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I
We
was-
had
I
fun.
was-
Crystalbel can't skate. We
Yeah.
learned that.
I didn't skate, but I
Crystalbel
like.
fell
You
so
had
many
a friend
times.
She
today,
threw
though.
away
You had
a
a buddy
skate buddy.
skating
She
with you
skated
today,
I did
right?
not like Buddy. I threw Buddy away after 3 seconds.
Who was Buddy?
Buddy was my skate partner. He was like white and red,
skate
like a
walker?
triangle
Oh,
with
no
no
walker.
third part, and he was just like helping me skate. But I threw him away. I ditched Buddy, and I just kind of sat around and enjoyed the air conditioning and kind of thought of how we don't realize we have all these privileges, but I mean, it's there, and it's, you know, we were away from it for 3 days. 3 days, and we're like,
days.
oh my God, I need air conditioning, you know, and somebody doesn't have water. So it was just kind of like a good, grateful moment.
Sure, we're thankful that they opened it up to you guys and allowed you to be in there and rent the whole place out for you.
Yeah.
So, we're here tonight at Tribal, and one of you is gonna have to go home tonight.
Can we skip this part?
Can we skip this part? I wish we could. Can we, like TikTok says, can we skip to the
Can we
good
skip to
part?
the
Right.
good part?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah, packed.
walking into it tonight, how did you feel?
Oh, I've already packed up all my stuff.
Warren, you're packed. You're
Yeah.
ready to
Obviously,
go.
I'm
if it happens.
a little confident.
You're confident. Yeah, right.
No,
Yeah.
my bag is packed already.
Yeah.
I'm convinced it's me. I hope it's not me. I really don't want it to be me, but I'm convinced it is.
I think it's just gonna be sad to see any of us go because we've
Yeah.
gotten so close. It's
Like,
been
tonight is a Wednesday night after. It sounds so dumb, but like just being able to hang around these people and be able to have like a little worship moment, a
It's so
prayer
fun.
moment. It's incredible how much in 3-4 days with no cell phones,
You just get like
none of the normal qualities we have at home. We've grown so close. So I think I bet Aniston's even worried right now, not about herself, but just like
Just to see
it's just
you.
every night. There's just this anxious feeling every time you walk up to Tribal.
Well, I've seen you guys too just do an incredible job of, I walk by and see you journaling, see you reading your Bible, and y'all had your guitar out. I think Aniston had it out, and y'all were doing some worship today. How is that strengthening you being in this environment and doing this right now?
I think it helps us to like just see how good God is, like just in general. Like we were singing goodness about it earlier, and I just like I felt it. Like, you know, like we're so lucky to have the lives that we have. And like we were walking down, like taking a little walk right before Tribal, and like just watching the sunset, looking at the field and everything, and like I was like, this is peace. Like this is what God like intended for us to have. Like this is something that He needed us to do. Like even if it's like, yes, we're raising money for the Navajo Nation, but we're also like we're learning things for ourselves too, and just being able to take a moment and recognize like we're so lucky. We have such great lives, and it's just it's such a big thing.
like Aniston's favorite song is like Nothing Else. And she says that all the time when we're walking, and I thought like nothing else will do. Like this is kind of enough. It's like more than enough, and just getting to be a blessing and like sit out here and experience that, even if it looks like just 1 week or 3 days or 4 days. I think it's a blessing, and I'm so glad that I got to be here. So if I'm the one going home, I think I had the best 4 days of my life.
Yeah.
And that's true.
This event is something bigger than I've ever contributed to in my life. It's something that we've been saying every night. We're not going to be able to see it happen, but to know that we were a part of the help. We were the people that can fund the program for them, and it's amazing to me to think of us sleeping just outside for a week, taking just one small break from our lives. Can make such an impact in somebody else's.
Teaches you selflessness, I think.
It's very humbling.
It's humbling, yeah.
Sure. Well, as I said, we are at Tribal tonight, and one of you must go home. And I've watched you guys, I think everyone has, and you've done an incredible job doing something bigger than yourself and giving selfishly your time here as well to be able to come out here and to be able to raise these funds to give back to something so awesome through Speed the Light. And I'm gonna go ahead and announce that person that's going home tonight. make sure that you guys, when we announce it, you give them some love tonight and let them know. So the lowest one tonight is Crystalbel. You guys show some Crystalbel some love real quick.
You'll come down for me. Kill it.
Crystalbel, you did an incredible job and did a incredible thing by being out here. And I know this was a big thing for you, first time being out here, first time doing this, and look at the impact that you've already made through this mission. And God sees it, and we see it, and we love you, and I hope you have a good night. But I do have to put your flame out.
Say thank you so much to everyone who gave to me any single day, like if it was $1, if it was 100, if it was 1,000, whatever that looks like. Like, I know this is so out of my comfort zone. This is something that my family doesn't really do, and I know my dad poured a lot of money. So I just want to say thank you so much to anybody who gave to me, no matter how small or how big it was, my family members, my friends. Looking back on this past week, I think the biggest thing for me was being in a different environment, because I mean, school gets hectic, everything else I do gets hectic. I'm always moving, different activities. I love people, I love being around people, and so that's never been a problem. But just getting to isolate in the best way possible and being with these 6 people, even if a few of them went home, like, it meant the world to me, and it's changed my heart in so many ways, and my mind even, and my perspective. I mean, it's also showed me things that I do that no matter the environment that I'm in, are not gonna change. And so I'm really glad that I got to do this. And I just wanna say, like, thank you to all of the people. You guys, after this show, everyone needs to just, I mean, our leaders are awesome. Like, the church at the Groves, our leaders are incredible. Like, the Bruners poured everything into this. And this is awesome, and I'm so grateful for what I got to see and the people who work behind the camera, literally behind the camera now. And it's incredible, and I could cry about it. It's amazing. And I'm just super blessed that I got to do this. So thank you to anyone who asked me to do it. Thank you to anyone who allowed me to come out here and just be here. Gratitude is not the right word, but I can't find a better word. I'm just grateful. So thank you, and I hope y'all have a good night. And competitors, I'm so excited for y'all. I'm so glad y'all are here. Just keep pushing.
Crystalbel, hold on 1 minute. Sit next to you. So,
Okay.
I know this has been a rough night for you. I know it's been difficult going home, but I have a little bit of a surprise for you. There's twists and turns to Survivor. If someone come on in. Rain, come on in.
Rain on me. We saw you here. We're like, when did Rain leave? We never saw you.
So you guys thought that Rain left, but she did not. She went to a place called Redemption Island, where you are going to be able to go tonight as well, and you're going to be able to compete and be able to maybe come back into the game. You're going to have another chance, another opportunity to do that. You excited about that? Yeah? I can see the excitement on your face.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so you get another opportunity to come back into the game.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, stupid. Oh my God.
So what are you feeling? Tell us how you feel right now.
That's so nice. It's like I prepared myself mentally to be gone because I knew that I wouldn't have as much money as everybody else, because everybody had moments where they would talk about how much money that they think they had.
And I was just like, I'm just here with God. Like, I'm just gonna be here for the first day and I'm gonna leave, and rain left and I was kind of shook, but I knew I had a necklace around my neck, so I was safe, but that's just so nice. That's so nice.
Well, you guys go, get ready,
Man, I'm gonna cry.
and enjoy Redemption Island with rain. All right? You guys can go.
Hey everybody, what an amazing, amazing day of Survivor. This thing just keeps on getting better every night. Hey listen, we just saw Crystalbel not go home, but go to Redemption Island and join Rebecca and Rain. That means in a day or so, they're gonna be able to battle back in this game, and they still have a shot at the title of Season 2 Survivor. But we need you to give. We need you to give. Everybody's been so amazing. This thing is, it's rolling quicker and faster than last year. We're way ahead of where we were last year financially, and it's just totally God, and it's totally your gracious giving. And so please, please, please keep giving. These kids are working so hard. This crew is working so hard, and every dollar goes to the Water Well Project for the Navajo Nation in Southwest America. We really want to reach these people and get their water crisis kind of alleviated. So we want you to keep on giving, and what an incredible night, and we'll see you the next night on Survivor Season 2 Redemption Island.